Hi guys, Nada here from Techtesters, and today I'm going to talk about this big case next to me that is actually made by ASUS. So this is ASUS ROG Strix Helios, their very first attempt at making a PC case. They actually worked with In Win on designing this case, but they are producing it themselves. And it is high-end, so it's aimed at high-end users, and you can get it for around 260 euros here in Europe or $300 in the US. So let's see what do they offer for this price. Let's go. This video is brought to you by Corsair's new Dominator Platinum RGB memory. With their high speeds, beautifully crafted aluminum heat spreaders, and innovative RGB technology, these modules take RGB memory to the next level. Get yours using the links in the description below. As you can see, this is a very big case. It is very tall and it is also very heavy. It weighs 18 kilograms without the build in it. It has a very good quality. You have glass panels on three sides of the case, so on the left and the right panel, as well as on the front panel. And front panel also has that recognizable ROG design that is RGB. And it's a bit in your face, but it perfectly matches other ROG products, and it's something you would expect to see when ASUS and In Win work together. On the top we find the I/O panel that has a power button, reset button. It has 4 USB 3 Type A connections, 1 USB Type C connection. There is 2 audio connections. There is also a fan controller and an RGB controller. So pretty much everything you would want to have on a case. Behind that, there is a dust filter that is very easily removable and very sturdy. Above that, we find the ROG straps. They also look very good. They have the typical ROG design. They're very sturdy, and if you don't like them, you can remove them, but they're meant for you to actually carry the case around, which I probably wouldn't do as much. So it's not a case for LAN parties because it is very, very heavy. So even though they're sturdy and you can pick the case up, it is something you shouldn't do often. You can open the side panels using only one button in the back, which is a very nice system. You just press the button and the panels pop open. So let's see the inside of this case. As you would have guessed, the inside is also pretty spacious, and it has plenty of space to fit almost any configuration you had in mind, whether it's air-cooled or water-cooled. And there is a lot of features here. There is a GPU support, which is a very nice touch, and it helps when using big cards like they are on ROG Strix models. And there is a PSU shroud that has very nice details on it, but I'm not a fan of the plastic covering that cutout part. It would be better if they just didn't use anything or a glass panel. There is an option for a vertical mounting for your GPU that is great because it's quite towards the motherboard, and that is something you would want to have if you're planning on mounting your GPU vertically. However, you do need to remove this vertical bracket if you want to install your GPU normally, because it does cover the expansion slots, which is a minor inconvenience but not a significant one. Above the GPU support, we have a cover that is there to cover the cables, but you can also mount an extra SSD on it or maybe an ROG terminal. The case comes with 4 140mm fans pre-installed, 3 in the front and 1 in the back. And other than that, it can also fit 2 140mm fans on the top or 3 120mm fans and the radiators of the same size. In the front, there is a bracket that you can remove to install your fans or radiators more easily. In the back of the case, there is a plastic cover as well that covers your cables, so they are not so visible through the tempered glass panel, even though it is tinted. And if you remove this plastic cover, which you do need a screwdriver for, you will find a fan hub that you can connect 6 fans to. And there is space for 4 SSDs, and in the bottom there is a bracket that fits 2 hard drives. So that means you can fit 2 hard drives or 5 SSDs, 4 here and 1 in the front. Other than that, there is plenty of space for cable management, and that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so let's look at the system here. For the motherboard, we have the ASUS ROG Z390 Maximus 11 Apex motherboard. In there is an Intel i9-9900K. Cooling that CPU, we have ASUS's all-in-one cooler that I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's called Ryujin, I think. It's a good cooler, but it's very expensive. It's actually more expensive than this case. That's another story. For the memory, we have actually dual capacity modules here that are G.Skill Trident Z, 64 gigabytes of it. And for the GPU, we have the ASUS Strix Vega 64. So this is a very, very power hungry system. For the power supply, we actually have ASUS ROG Thor that has 1200 watts, and that is an overkill, something again you would expect to see from ASUS. And for the storage, we have a Samsung SSD, but I have no idea anymore which one I used. Let's see how this case performs. Overall performance is solid. The case is not completely inaudible on idle, but it is pretty quiet. We decided to test with the fans in the lower setting as the case is quite loud on high, and I don't think that people would want to have it like that. And both while gaming and while running Blender, the case did a pretty decent job. Now remember that Vega 64 we use here runs quite warm by itself, and it's causing the rise in noise here. Stressing the CPU obviously doesn't cause much problems considering the large ROG all-in-one on it, but more importantly, it stays quite silent there too, with reasonable case temperatures across the board. The ASUS ROG Strix Helios is not cheap. And if you look at it objectively, there is plenty of good quality options at a much lower price point. And if you just look at performance, it's really hard ever to justify buying a case that costs more than 200 euros. But this is a showcase, and it's a great quality case, and it's aimed at those ROG lovers that are used to spending a bit more on hardware to get something nicer. And this is what Helios is. It's not even that expensive. I expected it to be much more expensive because ASUS usually sets the price quite above what you would expect to be reasonable. And for that price, you actually get great quality, you get a very big sturdy case, you get plenty of features, and it has decent performance. Actually, it beats a lot of cases in this price range. For a first case from manufacturer, it is actually quite impressive. So if you don't worry about finances and you love ROG and it's gonna fit your other hardware or your battle station, then this is the case you could look into. I personally am gonna wait for their new ITX concept case that we saw on Computex that is actually something different, and I'm eagerly awaiting for this one. So that's it from today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about this Helios case and about this review. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!